Okay, so after you requested your website, you're going to be given a link, and we'll discuss about getting your username and password and all that stuff. So once you get your link, you're going to go to your link. You're going to log in using the username and password that you provided to us for it. So what was this? Any name fire, and then your password. Log in. Okay, as soon as you log into your site, every single time, and I'm going to tell you every single time, this is what you're going to see. It shows you all the orders that you've received, sales, how much you received in commission, how many visitors you've had, and what keywords got people to your site. Anyways, we are going to start right from the top and work our way down to the bottom. So here we go. Click on Edit Website and then Website Pages. Okay. Everybody's site's going to look basically the same. And here we go. All right. On this top here, this just takes the name of whatever your URL is, whatever the name of your website is. So if you click on this, you can change this. So you can change it to any name fire. Whoops. Sorry about that. Any name fire department. All right. Anytime you make any changes at all, it's extremely important that you save it down here in the bottom right. Save it. Say OK. And publish it. And I'm going to repeat that numerous times because it's easy to forget. If you don't like how this looks up here, you can just put your logo up there. So upload your logo here. It does give you a recommended image of 400 by 120. Try and keep your images as big as you can with the highest resolution that you can, so they don't look all blurry and nasty. But we're going to leave this the same, just like this. But like I said, if you want this out of here and you want to just have your logo up there instead of the name, by all means. Okay, down here on the bottom of the right, we're going to go back up there. I just want to show you something really quickly. When you make a change, it's probably a good idea to use this button here. And basically what this does, it'll show you what it looks like on a phone. It'll show you what it looks like on a tablet. It'll show you what it looks like on a square monitor, and it'll show you what it looks like on a wide monitor. Most people use the internet with their phone nowadays, so it's important that you look to see what it looks like with your phone. So here you can see here, this doesn't look very good. It got it all mixed up into here. So we're going to change that. Go back up to pages, go back to design, back to logo and title, and we're going to make this department with a P. Whoops. With a P. Like that. And again, make sure you save it. Say OK, and make sure you publish it. All right. And now just looks a little bit better. Hopefully it looks better with the phone. Look at it with the phone. And now this is what it looks like with your phone. It's what your whole website looks like. Okay, let's put this back again. All right. The next thing, go back up to pages. What we're going to do is, we got this changed. What we're going to do is we want to change these pictures here. This picture and this picture, because it probably has nothing to do with what you're doing. So you got a bunch of options, or a couple of options. If you move your mouse, anytime you move your mouse onto something, that means you can do something with that. So if you look in this, it looks very tiny, but if you click on that, that's the background picture for this. On that background picture, you could put a picture of your fire department. You could your fire hall. Sorry, it could be an event. It could be whatever it is that you want. So, in order to put your own images in there, just go to your images, hit upload, and then upload your pictures. Try to make them quite big, like 3600 by 3600, at least 300 dpi. You want them quite big. It's better to make them, to let the site make it smaller than try and stretch it. So anyways, that's how you upload those files. Another option is you can go into here, and these are completely free images that you're allowed to legally use. So we're going to type in fire department. So it comes up with 201 different pictures. All these should be, in good shape. Keep an eye on whether they're vertical or horizontal, because obviously this picture is horizontal. So we'll select any picture. Select this one. Say OK. There. Now this is the background. Although it says City of Chicago, well, it doesn't matter. That's the background of that top one. Now let's go to the bottom one here. Exactly the same thing. As soon as you put your mouse over top of this, you're going to see this tiny little picture of this dude here. Let's click on that. Again, if you want to use your own images, you just upload the file and click on your image after it's uploaded, and then say OK. Excuse me. We're going to search free images. Okay, doesn't matter what it looks like, really. We'll use this one. There. So now we've changed our name, and we've changed the background picture on the top and the bottom. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to edit the text that's on this page. So again, I'll just get off of there again. Anytime you mouse over, you don't want to do this on a phone. It'll be probably pretty difficult, but anyways, you want to mouse over top it. Once you mouse over top it, you're going to see it highlighted. Then you can do whatever you want with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight this, and we're going to say, welcome to Any Name Fire. Okay. This little drop down here basically controls whatever this text is. Well, it's a heading actually, but this heading text will control whatever's in here. If you click on this, if you don't like it off to the side, you can click on this, and then you can make it center justified, so it's in the middle. That's the way I normally do it. We're not going to speak too much in this setting, but I'll bring it up quickly. If you had a link for that heading, you could stick it in there. I would suggest that don't mess with that too much if you don't have to. So here's where you can change the font of that writing to whatever font that's in here. We're just going to leave that the same. And if it's hard to see because of the whatever picture you put on the background, the white lettering, you could change the color of the lettering. You can change the size of the letters, so you can make it bigger, smaller, just with this slider. And that's probably all I'm going to go over with that. Let's make this red, maybe. Red's hard to see. Go black. We'll make it black. All right. Again, you make any changes, make sure you come down here to save. Okay, and publish it. Just get rid of that. Okay, again, here in the middle one, exactly the same. I'm actually not going to put anything in here. I'm just going to do that. And that way, if I want to come back, I can change it. This is your button. If you want to put this in the middle, which I would suggest you do, center justify it like that. And then here where you can do your settings, this is where you can change what the button says. Visit our merch store. And in this section, this is where you can change the color of the text and also the color of the button. All right. We're going to leave that the same the way it is, and it also you can change the font inside this font that's inside this button right here. Okay. Again, make sure you save this and make sure you publish it. Okay, we are getting there. So now we've changed the basic look of our site. So now let's do exactly the same thing for the bottom here. So this is already in the middle. You don't really have to do anything with that, but you can exactly the same what we did before. Just put your button over there, align it to the center if you want it in the center, and then click on button settings. Change this wording to we'll just leave it like that. Design, again, you can change the font and you can change the color of the text in the button and you can change the color of the button. And that's, we'll change this here because this kind of looks. I don't know. And we'll also change the color of this actually. New shirts and merch store. All right, let's change. Although black might be hard to see. Again, make sure you save it and make sure you publish it. Now, the only other thing that we need to do on here is, as I had suggested, you need to check to see what it looks like on a phone. So again, come down to this here, select phone, and we need to see what this is going to look like. Welcome to AnyName Fire. Not real pleased about the color of this heading here, but and then new shirts and merch store probably has more to do with the background pictures that I've selected. Anyways, other than that, it looks fine. There you go. So that's the end of this part of the tutorial. That's just a basic setup of visuals for your website. Thank you.